The most important question out there that we get to ask as dating mentors is, how do we know if the person that's sitting in front of us is ready for marriage? And it starts like this. So over the years, I've asked hundreds of thousands of people, why do you want to get married? And I've heard many answers such as, I want a partner, I'm lonely, I want to move on to the next stage of life, it's time to settle down, my parents keep bugging me to get married, I want to grow, all my friends are settling down, I feel like I'm the odd man out or the odd woman out, I can finally afford an apartment, or I want kids. We can relate to many of these sentiments, but they all have one thing in common. They're all about meeting your own need. Now, we're not saying that marriage is totally selfless. Marriage consists of two people and you're one of them. It's not a selfless experience, but it shouldn't be a selfish experience either. It's a selves experience. Two people, two selves. And the way those two selves enjoy marriage is through giving. There are certain things we all more or less are ready for. We're ready to be happy. We're ready to spend wonderful quality time with the person we love. We're ready for the kind of companionship that brings us joy. And we're ready to no longer be lonely. We're all ready for the selfish benefits because we were all born selfish. Now, there's more to a relationship than what you get. Judaism views marriage as the next selfish stage in the development of your own needs and your own aspirations. But not just that, but it's also an ongoing training in your ability to give. Committing to that relationship requires being at a place in your own emotional development where you are ready to strive to become a truly committed giver. Am I ready to stop thinking of me and start thinking we? That's the key. You've got to cross the threshold from me to we. That's the key. Thinking we means that if my spouse is happy, I'm happy. Thinking we means that if we disagree on something, we're committed to finding a solution that we're both happy with. Thinking we means that we need to compromise. It's not a question of me waiting to see how much you're willing to sacrifice to make me happy. It's a question of how far I can go to make you happy. And the word sacrifice doesn't come into it because when I'm giving to a partner, I'm giving to all of us. I'm giving to the team. So it's not really sacrifice. If you can view your spouse as an integral part of you and stretch your definition of self to include your significant other, then giving to them is like giving to yourself. Making them happy makes you happy. There's no sacrifice here.